council meetings are long and boring. Wouldn't it be great if they were short and unboring? This is why I've invented the 5-minute meeting. Music, 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 music. All right. Ashland City Council meeting of July 20th, 2021. This guy's not here. I don't know why. And then the Wildfire Safety Commission report. The new wildfire safety adapted community coordinator was introduced. To great applause. Oh, we're excited about him. And then the commission report. Oh, home sale program where home buyers are told by realtors about fire issues is going great. And home sale, our sandwich boards, he said with fire zones info is going great. And we're working with staff on pumping issues for water during emergencies. That's going great. And we have a new weed abatement code we're going to propose to the city very soon. And then this one goes, I'm the liaison to this commission, and they are awesome. And then the Chamber of Commerce Travel Ashland report. Boy, the Travel Ashland person, they just spewed a pile of gibberish, really. They said room rates are good, and pacing is up, and the info booth is open. Is it really? They're brand challenged and stylized their load and their correct messaging and visitor research analysis and their vetting firms, and they did research study including seasonality and deliverables and key performance indicators, and there's going to be a soft launch this fall of a workshop with 9 wine bloggers, and masks are flying off the shelf. And then this one says, hey, what about marketing to families? And she had a complete non-answer about being inclusive in branding. And this one goes, hey, how do minorities look at Ashland? And she just said, we're inclusive. That was it. And then the public forum, public work department, public parks department commissioner. That's the guy with the goatee. You know him. He gave a history lesson about how in 1908 the creation of the parks department happened, and then made vague implications that there's going to be some turf battle between council and parks, and that's imminent apparently. And then a woman with a headband, she's the 5G lady, and she said, what are we doing for people who are electrosensitive? And then the lady with white hair said, I am impressed how calm the mayor has been under attack recently, and I think this one and that one should apologize. And then the city regular that we all kind of know, is the glasses and the mustache, and says, I like the council is coming together after the bickerings, and I think change is happening, and you should all play nice. And then the city manager's report, he said the Public Works is working with ODOT to build an emergency ramp onto I-5 this fall. Where is that going to happen? He skipped that. Okay. Then he said an urban campground location is about to be approved with grant money from Road Retreat at a church on Main Street somewhere. And then he said the electric department is looking to do more tree trimming. And then somebody whispered in his ear, he goes, oh yeah, that emergency ramp, it's on North Mountain. That's right, near Mountain Meadows. They're going to work on our ramp there. Hey, that's pretty good. And then somebody else, I think this one said, hey, where's that church thing going on? He goes, oh, the campground. That's the Nazarene Church just past the middle school there on East Main. And then we had a consent agenda, and everything was approved. Hope that didn't cost us very much, whatever it was. And then the city manager interim appointment. What the city guy said, this new candidate, we met with everybody, and he went through the vetting process, and then some public comments. Some calm guy, showed up and talked about how calm the candidate was and that he should be approved. And then this one goes, hey, this guy contacted us because he's a family in town, and he's been following the local kerfuffle and wants to help out, and he's a crazy great credentials. And she goes, I move that we approve this guy. And this one says, I approve this guy, but staff should be more involved when we pick official city managers. And she goes, yeah, I agree with that. FYI, the only other applicant this early in this process was a felon under investigation by the FBI, I think. So we went with this non-felon guy. And then that was all approved. And the city manager came up and spoke. And guess what he said? He said, glad to be part of the team. Very calm. And then the commission appointment process update. This guy goes, hey, all right, this is my thing. I'm going to read the whole commission application process. And apparently there was a small change, but it's still a mayor picks the commissioner and then the council approves process. That's like it used to be. But it's mostly clarifying who gets copies of applications. And this guy goes, this is not a power grab. And this one says, not a power grab. Not now. All approved. And then Social Justice and Racial Equality Commission. A commission member came up and said volunteers and commission members and counselors need to work together and for the community. And then this one goes, she goes, hey, we've been training up this new commission for quite a while. It's going good. And the city guy says, there's lots of ways to combine the commissions and the monthly councilor reports. And this one says, hey, splitting up things, make it clear that the commission is working on one thing and the council is working on another, like who's working on MLK, that's just stuff to work out. And then this one says, hey, process, date, study session. This one goes, hey, study session September 20th. I think that's happening. And then this one says, all right, since I'm not going to be here next week, I'd like to thank the old city pro tem manager for all his hard work with the city and the community for his last 30 years. It was very nice. And she also said, I enjoy watching young people trained by Lomacazzi for their forest fire work. That was fun to watch. And then this one says, hey, September 11th or 12th, Talent and Phoenix are having a ceremony to commemorate the Amita fire. So what might we be doing? And then this one says, hey, yeah, I'm up for something. Let's do something for sure. And she goes, I'm going to come up with something. I'll bring it back. And they're like, all right. And the city guy goes, hey, don't forget the residents outside of the Ashland city limits, because they kind of feel left out. That's a good point. And then this guy goes, the Public Art Commission just approved a BIPOC mural on the Ashland High School wall, and that's coming next meeting for approval to the city council. That's right. It ended on a cliffhanger. You're welcome. End of meeting.